Hey everybody, I'm here to introduce you to the Rocky Mountain Mutual Aid Network, lovingly called Ramen. My name is Drew Hornbein, and I'll just be talking at you for the next few minutes. So this presentation is going to go over what mutual aid is, what Ramen is, and what we are doing and the areas that you can step up and help. So, what is mutual aid anyway? Mutual aid is this politically conscious way of receiving and giving aid. It's based in an understanding that it is the systems, not the people affected by them, not the people suffering under them, that create the poverty, crisis, and vulnerabilities that we see around us. It differs from charity in this way where charity is much more top-down, it reinforces a competitive system of winners and losers, whereas mutual aid is egalitarian, communal, rooted in reciprocity. Mutual aid believes that everyone has something to offer, and that everyone's needs should be met. Mutual aid is about helping out those next to you because they would and will help you out when you're in trouble. It activates everyone as part of the solution. In a destabilized social environment such as now, mutual aid is a much needed exercise in being in community with one another. Okay, so then what is Ramen? The Rocky Mountain Mutual Aid Network is a growing network of mutual aid efforts across the Rocky Mountain region. Duh. Right now, we're largely in Denver and the Front Range, but we are encouraging people all over to create cohesive mutual aid relationships with neighbors while collaborating with us in the wider network. So COVID-19 has really exacerbated all these existing systemic weaknesses, putting millions more at risk. Right now, 25% of Colorado renters can't pay their rent and are at risk of eviction, with 6,000 people filing for unemployment statewide just last week alone. Ramen has already received over $20,000 in requests for financial support in the last month. There are big needs in our neighborhoods. Ramen is stepping up to bring attention and action to these issues. So Ramen is not a charity. We're not a 501c3 nonprofit. We are a decentralized, bottom-up network of people helping people. So we use a variety of tactics from neighborhood organizing, mutual aid, direct aid, raising money. If you are looking to act and help people, you're going to find a home here. We've been in action for the past 7 months, working with roughly 300 people, moving over $30,000 in donations, and building this organization all along the way. So currently we have the following committees. Most of our work can be done from anywhere, save for the food box delivery, which is only Metro Denver, but could be expanded to other areas if you wanted to take that on. So let's get into some of these committees. Okay, so direct aid is the heartbeat of this effort. We collect people's offers for aid and then match them with people who have requested aid. The direct aid group works as a liaison connecting helpers and helpees. This is work that can be done fully remotely in your spare time as a matchmaker. Let's go through how the matchmaker works. So Gail fills out the offer aid form on ramen.org. Soon after, Patrick fills out the request aid form on their mobile phone. The offer and the request both go into our database, where nearby people are grouped and clustered automatically. Then you, the matchmaker, take on Patrick's request, and you see that Gail is nearby. You reach out to both of them, connect them, and then Gail is able to directly help their neighbor Patrick. That's it. Nice work. You've done it. That's matchmaking in a nutshell. That's the direct aid working group. Next up, we have the Rocky Mountain Pod Project. So in an effort to build stronger, more resilient community, we are developing tools and practices to knit small groups together, which we're calling pods. You can join an existing pod, start your own pod with friends or strangers. These small groups are focused on mutual aid, caring for each other, or really any kind of project. The pod project is developing the tools to help groups gather and stick together. So if you want to practice tools to build better relationships, this is totally the place to be. So if you have a car, we're partnering with Joy's Kitchen in Metro Denver to deliver boxes of food to people in need. Right now, it's only in the Denver metro area, but if you wanted to collaborate with us and another food pantry, we could probably help you set something like this up in your area. So finally, we're looking for people dedicated to taking on running this organization in the steering committee. If you're interested in cutting-edge organizational design, doing work that matters, and you want to be a leader in your community, this is an awesome place to start. So remember when I said mutual aid isn't charity? Well, what that means is that you're encouraged to take as much as you give. So maybe you have a lot of spare money or time. That doesn't mean that you can't get something back for it. There are fantastically talented people working on this project. We're using cutting edge technology and tools, and this is stuff that'll make you successful in whatever endeavors you're going to take on outside of this. This is an amazing learning experience. So if you want to learn new skills and prepare for the actual future that's coming, I highly recommend getting involved. All right, that's it. Thanks for giving me your time. If you're able, go to rmman.org/volunteer and sign up on our website. If you can't volunteer, maybe donate money or offer to be a helper by clicking Offer Aid on the website. You can also share this video, encourage your friends to sign up, or if you need help, go on our website and click Request Aid. Heck, you don't even need to work with us to be doing mutual aid. Just say hi to your neighbor, see if they need any help, and act. Remember, we're all in this together. We must help each other out. Thank you.